Alright everybody, welcome back. This is My Journey 4K. We are back in the LMP2 Prototype Challenge in the Dallara P217. Let's get into it. We're starting this race in P4 today. The strength of the field is at 1352. Ooh, car is spinning behind. Not sure if there was contact. Another one going off to avoid. Still in fourth, building up the gap behind. Strength of the field is a 1352. Forgot if I said that, I think I did. We're starting this race as an 1184 rating. This is a 20-minute race. B license required. Should be an okay amount of points available on the board for us today if we can keep up here with the lead group. Car in front getting a little squirrely. They did recover. Didn't lose enough time for us to completely catch up, but we are still there. Less than a second gap to the car in front. Looks like they started last lap in second, are currently in third, we are in fourth. Looks like a battle for second ahead, going side by side in this corner. One of the cars locking it up. Let's see if we can get a better view. Close race between them so far. They're still battling nose to tail. It's allowed us to close the gap a good amount. We're going to be up in that mix soon. If they keep that up. Looks like less than a second gap to the cars ahead. Not a lap time there. Probably still just trying to get the tires up the tent completely. We ought to be able to start pushing it now. Cars ahead still battling. Looks like maybe a side-by-side or just a defensive move into that corner. You see the one car behind us is a few seconds behind. Let's see if they're actually catching us or not. I don't think they are. Just hanging in there right now. Oh no! Lost control. Gained it before hitting the wall. Regained control. Lost time there. Damaged the tires a little bit. Should not be too damaging to the car. That slowed that lap time big time. We lost a few seconds there. Thankfully we kept it off the wall though. That could have really damaged the vehicle, significantly slowing us down. You can see the cars behind. Still a little bit of a gap back there. somewhere around 5 seconds of a gap between us and the car behind. We did start the race in P4. We are still in 4th. Kept control of it that time around. It's tough to see the cars in front now. They're barely visible. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I need the subscribers to put up higher quality videos for you guys. Still in 4th, looking to close the gap. Pretty large gap to the cars in front and behind now. We have a pretty clean racetrack currently. This is a 20-minute race. We aren't quite to halfway yet. That should give us a good amount of time to try and recover and get up to podium position. Still can hardly see anything in front. We've got... Oh, what's that? Golden yellow car went off. It's gonna be a close one. We have to slow up quite a bit. We are getting around though. You can see there are tire marks in the gravel over there. Just getting around the car in front. We should be coming out of this in 3rd. If we can hold them off. They are all over us right now. Coming across the line now. Third position. Possibly gonna defend. No, we don't need to. We can see the dots on our car lit up. That does indicate that we are in 3rd. They reset when you cross the line, so if you take 2nd, it'll light up 2 dots once you complete the lap. Currently in 3rd, trying to hold off 4th place behind us. It is a close race. Fractions of a second of a gap. Looking to try and get that opened up. We started the race in P4. Thanks to a mistake, we are up to P3 now. Trying to defend it. Holding them off alright right now. They're still right there. But we are not freaking out, it looks like. Not trying to defend too hard. Maybe pulling in that corner a little tight. Not giving us the best exit. I'm going to stay on the racing line for now. Oh my. A little bit of a touch there, maybe. That will damage his front end going side by side. I've got the inside line into this corner. I stayed too far inside. Locked it up a little bit. Back down to 4th. The car was pressuring quite hard. Had him right on our tail for quite a while. Couldn't hold them off though. Still less than a second gap to the car in front. That is third place. Hopefully we can keep up with them and try and make a move. Lap times are slow, probably because of the pass that time. We did not try and defend too aggressively. We want to keep the race clean. That'll allow us to rank up our license. It is important. Looks like we're in third still. Something happened to one of the cars up front. So the battle ahead is for second. We're currently on the podium. A little over halfway through the race. Gap is starting to widen a little bit more now to second. Still under a second, it looks like. See if 115 flat, that's okay there. I know we can go faster. We have gone faster previously. I know we can do it again. I see some of the cars behind. It's a fairly large gap though. We're looking to close the gap to the car in front for second place. It's probably just over a second gap now. The reason we're even close to this car right now is they made a mistake and went off track. It's possible they will do it again. We made a slight mistake coming out of that corner, coming out of the final corner and almost hitting the wall, but we did slow it up and recover it and keep it off the wall. That way we can keep putting down alright lap times. You can see that blue LMP2 in the background just showing their cells on turn 1. The gap ahead is starting to widen a little more. They've got a slight, just a few tenths per lap it looks like, of pace on us. But we're close enough now. Any mistake they make should put us in that hunt for second. Not sure we're gonna see first place unless if they make a big mistake. Somebody up ahead though, they made a big mistake. We fell to fourth, but ended up at the end of the lap still in third. Means first or second at the time had crashed their vehicle. We didn't get to see it, or if it was on screen I missed it. I didn't see it. Probably about a 2.5 second gap to the car in front now. Just a few more minutes remain. When the race ends will depend on where the leader is. We shouldn't be too far behind the leader currently. Only had the one thing to slow us down, and then the car coming back on track, trying to get around him. Coming across the line, we'll take a look at our lap times quick. 1:15 still. We're probably still losing time to the car in front with those lap times. It is possible we took a tiny bit of damage to the back end. We did get a little touch from the gold or yellow car ahead. About a 2.5 second gap still. They aren't really running away from us too badly. I'm looking for them to make a mistake again. If they do, we should be able to capitalize. Looking to keep our laps clean and try and close that gap to the car in front. We are in third. Hoping to get up there and battle again for second. Time is starting to run out on us. Currently in a podium position, we're quite happy with that. Being on the podium almost always certainly means points. With our kind of current rating, we ought to receive some decent points if we can maintain this. Started fourth, currently in third. Barely seeing the car behind, flashing on the screen sometimes. Getting closer to a 3-second gap now. Doesn't look like we're outpacing them at all. They've got us just by a few tenths every lap here. See the car behind just starting to flash into view. Looks like we're still running decent. 1:14.9. Probably just a couple of laps to go. Hoping that gold and white car in front makes a mistake. About a 3-second gap. Might close the gap a little bit that lap. It doesn't look like it's 3 seconds anymore. It's possible they made a mistake somewhere, allowing us to close it up a little. Yeah, it's definitely 2 something. Somewhere between 2 and 3 seconds, but it is not a full 3 seconds anymore. Probably 2 laps remain. They're not going to show us the motion. I don't think that's the way for it yet. We'll probably see the white flag at the end of this lap. Still in third. We can see second place up ahead. I'm sure that's motivating. Oh, is that a car going off behind? It's hard to tell. They are on a slightly different part of the course. Possibly slowly catching this car in front. Coming across the line. This should be the last start of the last lap. Looks like a white flag is waving, yes. Somewhere around a 3-second gap to the car in front. Much larger one to the car behind. Can't even see them right now. This is the last lap. We're hoping they make a mistake ahead. Just anything to give us that opportunity. Second place is in sight. We need to keep it clean ourselves, though. I know we're pushing. We know there's one lap left. We can see this guy. One mistake should put us right by, depending on how good or bad it is. Nearing the final turns. Alright, no mistakes there. No mistakes here. Third place. We'll flash the lights for that. Podium. Alrighty guys, that's position 3 for us. We gained 51 points this race. We're now at 1235. 1.2k, we love it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.